Blood in with the mob. Let the young niggas at large. Why not see my young niggas in charge? Why you in G? That's a life way. Is that at a highway you play and you probably see stars? Well, I probably see bars. Shots to the top and ass shit for a start. Put that bitch on the lick with a brick of that oil. Watch it whipping that joy and see that whole life on my dick and get hard. When these niggas get hard, betraying they gangster, but bitch, you know I knew that shit from the start. Stick on my hip with that dick in a rock. Step in my clip, make it easy to bow. Make the best ahead like you ain't see what you saw. Sorry, I can't recall. On the block with that dope, had on swerving them.
Yo, it's your boy, LOL Nick, Mr. Two Nails in the Wall, one for a coat and one for a draws. Goddamn me. And I got my brother,
DP501.
and we are the Paid Thoughts Podcast. DPZ.
What they do, baby?
We here, man.
Yeah, man, we in Dallas, man.
We in Dallas.
Traveling with the podcast,
Come on
man.
now, man. We had to come out here and tap in, man. It's a cool experience, don't you think?
Yeah, man, look. I called bro, I say, listen, I'm trying to get you on the podcast. Well, I hit him on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
He say, shit, if you come to me, it'll be cheap. If I come to you, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? Now, hey, the price gonna change now, goddamn it. I say, we'll come to you then, goddamn it.
Definitely. And then we tapped in with a couple more people out here, you know what I'm saying? Just networking, man. This groundwork gets serious, you know what I'm saying? So I can dig it, man. But today, we're going to get straight to it, man. We got one of them ones in here, man. A real legend in this city, man. You know what I'm saying?
The OG.
Look, for all the wrong reasons, but good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's still a legend, you know? But like I say, man, this guy, nigga hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying?
And we grew up listening to BGs and all them niggas talk about him, and we ain't never know who OG Giggity was, man.
Nah, straight up, niggas like
building,
shit.
baby.
Like nigga, it's a lot of shit that's in entertainment when it comes from New Orleans and Louisiana. That nigga his section that started, or he done laid the groundwork for, and niggas done took and run with it. So now we here with him, and like I say, as soon as he got out, he hit the ground running. I'm talking about nigga in front of the camera, nigga nonstop, nigga. He on some everybody platform, you know what I'm saying? You know, either dropping game or dropping history, goddamn me. But like I say, man, it's an honor and a pleasure to, man, get this nigga on the podcast. DP, who we got on?
We got OG Giggity, Terrance Gangsta Williams. What he say, Mr. Hit You Right Back, goddamn it.
Hey.
The people's champ, the goddamn.
Yeah. Let's get it.
No doubt.
OG, how you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. Thank y'all for having me.
Nah, man, definitely a pleasure, man. Man, let me ask you, man, what is like you being on camera now? You know what I'm saying? I done watched a bunch of your interviews. You know what I'm saying? What's your message now? You know what I'm saying? Because people who got a following, and you know what I'm saying, what you famous for, what you known for. What's your message to the young niggas now? Because I think they still praising you for the OG.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
This the thing. I'm going to start with our homie, Boosie. He said, take the Gangsta off your name. You forfeit that, right? Mm-hmm. So, all right. I went over to Real Life Street Stars, Fast gave Seville. I said, yeah, Terrance Seville Williams.
Yeah.
I took that ring with it, right?
Yeah, Seville.
So I said, okay, y'all say I'm not in the streets, I violate, I can't be a part of the, all right, fine. But they still put me in that category. I'd be like, what? Y'all confusing me.
Yeah.
Do I got my stepper card or did I violate it? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But I know one thing, I don't never want to go back to prison ever again in life, especially since I got a taste of this side of the wall. But for those youngsters, man, I don't live that life. I've denounced the streets. I don't want to go back. Like, I used to always think, right, I'd be like, if I go back to the streets, if I kill one person, I like to use the word delete. Mm-hmm. But if I get rid of one person, it's like 20 other people I want to kill.
Right.
Because I used to sit back and be like, okay, you think you got away with, you did this, like you hit the original hot boy, you hit this one here, and I know who was who, you know, so I'd be like, you know what, I'm going to think for me and them, so I'm going to get out their way.
Right.
So, but I just like to have fun on social media, but my main goal is my nonprofit, They Need Us. Mm-hmm. I want to help the at-risk youth.
Yeah.
But a lot of them dudes, and I get into it with a lot of youngsters online. Mm-hmm. Because of what they heard, and they be, OG, what's up with you, man? Some of them will cuss me out. when I entertain them before they know, like, man, OG, you cool. I be like, well, that's all you want was to talk anyway.
That's it.
Should just ask me that, man.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But for a lot of them, man, I don't live that life, but they just keep on insisting that no, we heard this. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. They say everything you did don't count no more. So I said one day, I said, well, if it don't count no more, why don't you tell the victim's family, brothers, cousins, homeboys, oh, he killed your people, that don't count no more, leave him alone.
Right.
No,
Because I'm like, they say
It don't work like that.
That
makes
was,
sense.
Right.
That's why I be like, people like parrots. They hear things, they feel like if it sounds good, they run with it until you
Right.
sit back and think about it, you be like, you know what? It don't make no sense. He just follow what somebody was saying, you know. But I'm not in them streets, bro. I don't want, I make too much money on YouTube. Like,
Right.
I make more than the average drug dealer in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, when I first got on YouTube, well, one of my biggest checks on YouTube was $22,800 in 1 month.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, and whenever I got beef online, that's when my money go up.
Right.
Because people love gossip, they love that bull crap, and they just be jumping,
Yeah.
going. You know?
Motherfuckers want to know. They
Yes,
want to hear
bro,
who they
yes.
want. Who got beef with who. They want to know. You know, that's just what it is.
But I will tell them this, because I don't understand how over and over and over people going to jail for social media,
Right.
posting stuff, talking about who beefing with who.
Who they done
They
did.
right, like with the Fudio stuff, the people got all this stuff. How this one dropped the location, they got the cameras. They rent the Airbnbs. We seeing this over and over, but the youngsters still doing the
Still
same
doing
thing.
the same
I
shit.
be
Straight
like,
up.
and I called. I said, you know what? A lot of them have short attention span,
Straight up.
and it starts with us, like the leaders. Like we gotta lead by example. Like we can't just talk to the youngsters. Like, listen, I've been through this. I've been shot up, stabbed, been life sentence, federal. I watched people get killed. One day and think it's gonna work. You gotta constantly stay in their face, constantly be in their ear.
Right.
It's a how the brothers would say in jail. It's a marathon, not a 100-yard dash.
No doubt.
So we got a long way to go. We got to keep on going. But them little youngsters, they got to get it together. Especially when you got your freedom.
No doubt.
Because this is what I learned about prison. On the streets, you can be calling shots. You're going to be the big homeboy. You're going to have your little crew. You can go do this. But when you come to the feds, that's over with.
Yeah.
Whoever on that yard right now running yard, that's who's going to run. You're going to get in line.
Yeah.
If you got a problem, they're going to get you up off that compound.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw some of the toughest of the toughest get ran off that compound.
Yeah.
They're outnumbered.
Right.
And they got big knives too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got sentenced to life plus 20 years. Except for engaging in a criminal enterprise and solicitation for murder. You did 23 years, bro. 20.
And 10 months. Don't forget the
So
10 months.
almost 24 years flat.
Right. Day for day.
They saying you cooperated. I was reading an article, man. So I'm gonna just read some of the article that I was reading, and I'm like, shit, this ain't never, really been brought up. Not that I know. So it say, according to court records, Williams started cooperating with the government after his arrest. He also provided information to state authorities regarding a number of murders and urged persons who had witnessed murders to come forward as witnesses and contact others. He also wrote letters to the judge and Orleans Parish District Attorney to confess to witnessing murders and name the people who allegedly killed them. All this bullshit, or is this like
That's
paperwork?
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But this is what happened was, like during the Sterling Mosquito, the original highball, they deceased.
Right.
So like their sister or their cousin or their girlfriend or certain people that knew we killed people together, look, because you need a witness to coincide with what you're saying.
Right.
Because if you notice, nobody in the state or nowhere, they say, oh, Gangsta got me in life, he got me.
Right.
So go to the internet and you'll see where Hot Bezo and BG in the car, and they got the paper say, oh, he tell on the dead, where they do that at?
Right.
So they already have the paperwork for all that stuff.
Right.
But with the internet, and once your name out there, it's their job to find dirt on you. So I tell people, if you've done something, man, you might as well, like me, when people say something about me, I don't run from it, I run to it.
So do you feel like you broke the code when you did that?
Absolutely. I tell people, yeah, absolutely. Because my rule was, when we was at the table, and I see a lot of these youngsters, there's a few rappers I've seen, I'm like, wow. I've never been in an interrogation room. Every
Right,
time I was
right.
charged for murder, When I first was charged for murder, I was in juvenile jail in LTI in Baker, Louisiana, up there by Baton Rouge. The homicide come got me. They brought me to the homicide division on upstairs over the juvenile bureau, right across the street from the parish. The man said, "Man, call your mother." My mother got on the phone. Mom, she said, "Tell me you don't want to talk. Tell me you want a lawyer." I said, "I don't want to talk with a lawyer. Right, you be in trouble first." I just come from juvenile jail and brought me straight there.
How old was you then?
About 15, no, 16.
Yeah.
16, they was trying me as an adult. So I knew the code. I knew it.
Right.
You know, so now it's like, okay, I'm not going to interrogation room. You're not about to trick me, have me talking like they doing. So we've never done that.
So you feel like rappers, like it'd be just Boston Richie and all these niggas just getting paperwork on it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas actually took the stand on motherfuckers and all this shit. Do you think that tarnished their legacy?
Of course, man. Of course. Once you sit on that stand, if you rap about killer gorilla stuff and then you did it, it's like a contradiction.
But the fans don't think so. They still
That's because they
listen
love
to it.
because the fans we love music, right? So some people they separate the two. I love to hear this music. I'm rocking with this.
I ain't fucked up, he told.
Right, because this what I learned. And this what made me stay on social media. I was getting more love than hate. And I learned fast that it's more civilian, it's more people that don't care about street life stuff versus you entertain me. Like it's a lot of gangsters, real street dudes that watch YouTube. So I learned that if all of us, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. And if I'm in the streets and somebody from another part of Arkansas on YouTube, but they're a gangster, they're a step or two, I don't want to hear that.
Right.
Because I'm not a bust my gun, I'm not to sell drugs. But I want to hear the guy that's on YouTube that was used to be a gangster, that fold, and I want to know how you broke.
Yeah.
What made you break?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want to hear your story. You done got soft now. You tuck your tail.
So you say you feel like you broke the code.
I did. I don't feel like I did, but go ahead.
All right, no doubt. I respect that, but I'm just saying, all right. So if me and this nigga doing some shit, and you know, like I say, I understand, you know, man, fuck it. We said we ain't cooperating. But if me and this nigga doing some shit, and goddamn it, I get killed or you know what I'm saying, I die before we go to court. Shit, if you can get off on it, to me, shit, how the fuck that's hurting? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, let me show you what people that grasp it. Street guys, right?
no doubt.
We in this room, this the interrogation room. Yeah, me, this couch, the couch dead. Yeah, he the one pulled the trigger. I just drove the car. I was just right there, right? The people get all the paperwork. So it's public records. You can see this. Okay, so people see that part. However, you in this room with all these detectives. How we don't know what else you ain't say? You might got other people under sealed indictments or got other people, you know, in trouble too. You might get statements on other stuff. We wasn't there. So to kill all the curiosity, all the stuff, we're gonna just you an outcast because you should have never went in that room.
That's what Boosie was saying with you when y'all was going back and forth.
That's why I
was
don't
his
be mad
whole
with
thing.
Boosie. I shout Boosie out all the time because that's a little homie because he give me an alley hoop.
Right,
Because Boosie was only acting out the stories he heard from me.
right,
He looked up at Soda Slim, BG, all them dudes rap about me.
right.
So he had a right to be like, man, he wrong, he did it or this. Now the thing I don't like about Boosie, he had no evidence.
Right.
But he just, you know, and when I peeped it, I was at work, bro. I worked for Tyson in North Richland Hill, not too far from here. And I was doing the little COVID time we had to separate. And I went, what the world? Oh, I got him. I went to going in on the phone, right?
Yeah.
So he went to cuss me out on Twitter. I don't know how to work the Twitter.
Yeah.
But then one of my baby mothers, because I was still on jail time when I got out, and I come out in Texas, so I'm like, man, give me some shot pictures. Boy, I ain't doing anything too over. Man, let me see, girl, bust it up. She say, you better, so she sent me some porn. I said, where you get this from? On Twitter, go on Twitter, download Twitter, then you get this other thing you can download. So I'm like, all right?
And Twitter, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
Be on that motherfucker at night. Come on.
Yeah, bro. So when Boosie attacked me on Twitter,
Yeah.
he got millions of followers.
Right.
But all in the comments, they were rocking with, I said, I'm the people champ. I said, I'm the people champ. I said, oh, they like, so that what kept me going, man, because it was like people, what I learned, everybody's not going to like you. It's just too many people in the world, everybody's not going to like you. So when I seen a lot of his people or his followers turning on him and me coming, I was like, oh, I got myself something here.
Yeah.
So, but I also want to bring this to the people's attention too, because when I come home, I want to start YouTube so bad. I asked 2 different people, and one dude, shout to Sean, and out in he got the source, something out the source. My bad, Sean, but he was building my channel, but he was taking too long for me.
Right.
So this other guy in California started doing it for me. I got it. I was happy. So I had a female start helping me out. She started looking into stuff, and she found out that he was trying to steal my money. I didn't know about the AdSense part where you go into there and put your your
It was
stuff.
going to his shit.
Yeah, it was gonna go to him. But she caught it before because my first check,
Motherfucker.
yeah, my
Right.
first check, bro, was $2,500, and then my second check was like $5,500. But she caught it in time for
Right.
me. You know what I'm saying? So I always encourage people, man, check that. And like when I went with OG Percy, he stayed not too far from here, and I said, press this. I went there. I said, who called that? He said, I don't know. Somebody was trying to do it the same thing they were trying to do me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So when people get on YouTube, and it's a lot of stuff you don't know, so you got to be careful and have somebody you trust to look over that stuff, because you get on there, get you a viral moment, get you a viral video. Video might make $2,000, $3,000, but it might go to somebody else. You might not know that you're supposed to be getting paid at that time.
Right.
You know, so you know, I just trying to help as many people I can, bro.
I don't do high fives. I flex to the right side and left your eyes wide. Tied in with the mob. Got plugged in, call me a wise guy.